This man is shitty. I can't believe this shit. Welcome to Three the Harder Way, aka the three-man Jalen Weave, aka the best big three since LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh, live on YouTube on a Monday afternoon. Shout out to Dr. King, MLK Day. Shout out to everybody celebrating it. There's also something else going on important in the country, but we ain't talking about that right now. We're going to let that just pass on by. Welcome to 2025 with Three the Harder Way. I know it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope pod to step to, but we here now.
Oh!
We here now in 2025. We ain't went nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. I know TikTok left for a second for about 12 hours, but TikTok is
commercial break.
TikTok is back. We got to get CapCut back now. I got to edit these shorts, man. They tripping. I can't edit nothing without CapCut. But hopefully it gets back soon. But nonetheless, we are back here on YouTube. Of course, if you're here, like the video. If you're in the stream, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We had 320 subscribers, 80 away from that 400. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Of course, listen to us on any podcast platform, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anybody podcast. We there. We live. Let's get it. If you don't know who I am the walking bucket providing instant offense. It's your boy Savage. Up here, we got a coach on the sideline. Take them school on off the court. And when I say it's really shitty, it's really shitty. Shitty, what is on your head?
It's the Sheedy Chronicles. You never know what's going to happen with the head. And so Big Worm, and you might know him as Big Sheedy, is actually back to collect.
Okay.
Because there's
I do owe you some money, don't I?
There's two people that are in debt. Thank you. Okay, and I can't wait for my wings to come to me because Ohio State plays tonight.
Damn, that is tonight. Damn.
It's tonight.
Jeez. Okay.
Yikes.
Hey, payday for me is next week. I got you, brother. I got you. It's coming. It's coming. Just make sure if you get some wings, they better be some good wings. Don't get no fake ass wing stop or whatever else is out there in Dallas. I don't know.
We got some real, someone made a post about that. Like, you don't go to Memphis and go to Wingstop. Like, nobody should be doing that. I still don't go. I go to Wingstop if I have to, but now Dallas got some good spots though.
Man, my boss, we had our staff party in December, so everybody had to bring their own food. This man went and got Wingstop. I said, bro, we are literally at the University of Memphis. Do you know what's near the University of Memphis? You got Crumpy's on Highland. You got Ching's on Getwell. Like, you got too many options around here, bro. You got to get something better than
all that shit too expensive.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. It is. But like, just like me, if you're gonna buy some wings, bro.
Right.
Like, go ahead.
I like y'all, but I don't like y'all like that.
We also got your favorite DJ, the Sample Man himself, Mr. Ted Shakir, too. What's good?
What's good, brother? Happy MLK Day to all. Shout out to Dr. Brother Martin Luther King Jr. I'm just here on this joyful Monday.
Yes, sir, man.
Joyful Monday.
Joyful.
Oh, forget about this. Time out.
It's been a minute. I know. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute. Happy 2025.
All right, so let me before we even get into the show. This is what happened. This is exactly what happened. I'd be like pre-show. It ain't gonna be a long show, y'all. It ain't gonna be no long show. We gonna chill. And thank you for jotting my memory about Joy Taylor. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks since we recorded. Joy Taylor got her own thing going on. That's fine. We ain't gonna get into it. She back on TV doing her thing. I just want to know, how are you two? How are you?
Sad, bro. I'm sad. You ever see woman of your dreams just going for this dude that is like, bro, really? Yeah. So all it took was me to have some money, and then it kind of got depressed because I ain't got his money. Oh boy, I don't even know his name. Don't care about his name. I just know he looked like Goofy. But, it's sad, bro, that this was your choice. Right. And I just got to sit back and, I'm still joyful on this Monday, but sometimes you just got to sit back and just let the world be the world, bro. Some other woman to bring me up joy.
Joy to the world.
Go to the world that we found out who she was before I even got to it, So
let me ask you this. Does that change your perspective about her?
Yes, because your decision in men says a lot about you.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
No. It's just crazy that Toot loves Joy Taylor loved Joy Taylor. Like for the longest, we literally talked about Joy coming in the morning. That's literally what we talked about. I know LBR was at 3 the Hard Way. I can't remember, but bruh, that's crazy.
It broke my heart, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
But I'm happy y'all gentlemen were there to uplift me.
We're here for you, brother.
For better or worse. For better or worse, man. All right, let's get out Joy Taylor. Let's get into NBA trivia now. She said he got NBA trivia.
Yeah, he got one. First. Come on, bless us with one.
Yes, I do.
What you got?
And now it's trivia. Just drop the NBA, please. Because we're a fat podcast. And so this is gonna be a good one, man. Coming into this new year, I want you to name the top 10 fast food chains in America last year. Top 10.
Top 10? Yeah, we really finna sound fat. Why you say top 5? Damn.
Top 5 would be even harder for you, trust me.
Okay. So let's see. McDonald's.
Not on there.
Yes. People are starting to learn. All right. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is on there, number 3.
Mm-hmm. Number 3.
What'd you say, Savage, before that?
I forget what I was gonna say. Okay, Burger King, I guess.
Burger King is not on the list either.
Damn, In-N-Out.
Subway.
In-N-Out is on there. Subway is not. So you got 3 and 4. In-N-Out was number 4.
Dang.
I'll give you number 1, by the way, because number 1 we don't have. Y'all don't have. You might have it in Phoenix, but number 1, Del Taco.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the bootleg.
Yes, sir.
Taco Bell. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so we got 1, 3, and 4.
Okay. So Taco Bell not on?
Thank you. Yes.
I like Taco Bell. Let's get respect.
Yeah, let's get Taco Bell out of the way. 1, 3, and 4.
This gonna sound crazy, but KFC.
KFC is number 2. You got it.
Come on, bro.
I had KFC in so long. I can't eat. Okay.
People love it.
Popeyes came back. Popeyes number 8.
Okay.
We keeping Popeyes alive. Church? No, not churches. Hell no.
Yeah,
not churches.
Wendy's.
Hey.
Not on there.
What?
So no Cookout?
Nope.
I'm like, what burger place?
Yeah, no, you already said In-N-Out.
White Castle, Crystal.
No, okay. We want hints now. Let's start with number 5. Dang. This used to be a tag team in the WWE, but they're real old now. But one of them used to do this. One does a swanton bomb.
Oh, Hardee's.
Hardee's number 5.
Never had Hardee's.
Really? What the
Never had Hardee's.
All right. Number 6. If you're not think about the Army Navy. Like if you're not a lieutenant, you could be this other thing in the army. Not a general.
I was like general.
No.
Captain D's.
Captain D's, number 6.
Captain D's is on, but McDonald's is not.
You got it's not just you. All right, let's go. Number 9. It's a chicken place. All they sell is chicken and fries for real. They put your tenders on the sandwich.
Raising Cane's?
Cane's?
Not them. The opposite of them. Nope.
Cane's.
Zaxby's. Zaxby's number 9. Number 10. I feel like they're connected to other people. They have I would give it away if I said this, so I'm not gonna say that. But I have to. We had to go on with the show, else we'll be here all day. They serve the best curly fries.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Okay. Keep Arby's in business. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
So why the hell McDonald's fell off? That's crazy. That's McDonald's, bro.
Even though it ain't real food, let me not go any further. But
man, look, hey, I agree. I haven't had a McDonald's fry in over 12 years now, so I don't touch McDonald's. I just don't do it.
Dang, McDonald's.
Yep.
What happened?
Thank you, fellas. That was fun.
In high school, you was a man, McDonald's.
Right.
What happened to you?
Price went up.
Yes.
Yeah, they ain't got a dollar menu no more, so I ain't messing.
You used to buy 2 apple pies for $1. Hell nah.
Now you pay $2 for $1 for one.
I'm like, hell nah, bro.
And the price of the apple pie ain't changed. I mean, the size of the apple pie ain't changed. Not like you're getting 2 of them.
Dane said Zaxby's is one place I haven't been that we don't have.
It is good.
It's good. It's it's depending on your flavor if you want Raising Cane's or you want Zaxby's.
Yeah,
it depends on what you
want.
I
prefer Cane's.
I prefer Cane's too, but Zaxby's
I prefer Cane's. Somebody that like both.
Yeah. All right, Tooks, on you, man. What you got for NBA trivia?
All right, so let's get into the NBA trivia. Of course, we discussing our All-Star teams this year.
Yes, sir.
For this pod. I want to go through points, assists, and rebounds. I want you guys to first name me the top 5 scorers of this NBA season. Again, the top 5 scorers.
Gabby,
that's too easy.
Shea, Melo. Yep, Melo is 4. Shea's
Joker.
1. Joker's number 3.
Your boy Giannis. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, number 2. Well, he actually tied with Shea, so it's as of today. He actually tied with 2 Giannis, and then 5 is
KD.
KD is not on this list, unfortunately.
Dang, who do we name already?
So you got Shea, Giannis, Jokic, and LaMelo. Shout out to cousin. KD's number 6, by the way. So it just
okay. I was like, he close. Jalen Green.
Nah.
Anthony Edwards.
Nope.
Damn. Who else?
It's not Brunson.
Savage, you feel like he would have an MVP season this year?
MVP season this year.
You felt like he would.
Cat?
No. You felt coming into the season. You felt like he.
Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, he fell
so
off.
yeah. So that's that on that. If I can go back to stats, I'll just do it like this. So I want you guys to do the same, but for rebounding. Who are the top 5 rebounders?
Sabonis.
Sabonis is number 1.
Zubac
is number 4.
12.7.
Joker is number 3 with 13.2. Sengun is not on this list.
Okay.
Y'all disappoint me. Y'all disappoint me with number 2.
We would disappoint you.
Yeah, y'all should
it's not Wemby.
No, it's not Wemby.
It ain't Wemby.
And then, is it
Carl
Carl
said his name, Savage.
Carl
it is Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Carl Anthony Towns
okay.
Number 2, 14
rebounds.
Okay. And then number 5 is who y'all are missing at 12 rebounds a game.
Okay.
He's also a top 5 scorer.
Also top 5. Giannis
is number 5.
Okay.
Giannis. Right. Imagine that. And two straight categories, and Giannis is in 2 of them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rebound first ball hog.
My boy, he learned it because he ain't nowhere near assists. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and get the top 5 assists. Who are the NBA leaders in assists per game?
Okay. All right, it got to be.
Give me Trae Young somewhere.
Trae Young
is number 1, of course.
Melo.
LaMelo is not on this.
Okay, Melo scoring right.
He's 8.
Joker.
Joker is number 2 with 10 assists a game. Give us
number 2 as a center is crazy.
Never mind. There's your MVP. There's your MVP. Jesus.
All right, so
3, 4, and 5. Okay. Who else assisting?
I don't see enough of the Pacers anymore. I don't know if he's even on the list.
Go ahead.
Halliburton
is number 5.
I just don't see enough of them.
Yeah, I don't either.
8.8.
I'll take it.
So Chris Paul 3 and 4. Chris Paul is number 6.
Oh, so now top 5. Damn.
Who I've been saying all season All-Star.
Okay.
K. Yeah, 8, right?
With 9.4. 9.5.
Okay.
And then number 4 is Savage's boy in LA.
Anthony Davis.
No.
LeBron.
It's this, dog.
Oh, Harden.
No.
Hey, Harden?
No. Harden is number 7. Bro.
LeBron
9 assists.
Okay. Man, he have a 9? Okay, bro.
Yeah, 9. Right. Shout out to bro.
All right, bro. Yeah. Okay, then.
All right, so there we are. We'll leave it at there, man. Quick bye-bye.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, I like that. We got a lot of people who could potentially make the All-Star game on those. I mean, they should on those top 5 lists. So let's get right into it, gentlemen. NBA All-Star game predictions. Well, before we get to that, I'll do an update on the
let's do that.
Update on the NBA
his opinions on some shit.
Because we've been out for 2 weeks, and obviously a lot has changed since then. So going from top to bottom, out in the Eastern Conference, if I can get my NBA app to load properly. There we go. All right. So number 1 is still Cleveland. Number 2, Cleveland, they're making a distance now between them and Boston. Cleveland, Boston, New York is right there. Milwaukee, Milwaukee number 4. Indiana's at 5, so they done popped up. Atlanta at 6. Salute to Trae Young. I give him respect. Number 7 is Orlando. Paolo is back. Number 8 is Sheedy's Miami Heat. Number 9 is the play-in Pistons. Number 10, the Chicago Bulls, where they always are. 10. They didn't go anywhere else. Philadelphia is creeping up at number 11. Brooklyn is at 12. Charlotte is at 13. Toronto's at 14. And the worst team in the NBA is Jordan Poole and the Washington Wizards. Captured the flag out in the East Conference.
They only won 6 games. God,
my brother. 6 games. They are 1-17 on the road. 1-17.
They are the homecoming team at this point.
I think they got the worst point differential. Yep, they got the worst point differential. They average 108 points a game, but give up 122. So 14.
They belt to ass. They lose by 14 points a game
every night. Imagine getting your ass whooped every night. You just belt to ass every night, bro. So yeah, sorry about that, Washington. All right, in the Western Conference. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder still out in front with a sizable lead. Houston Rockets are comfortably at number 2. They beat Memphis 3 times. Memphis is number 3. Number 4 are the Denver Nuggets. Number 5 are the Clippers. Number 6 is LA, so they back to back. Number 7, Dallas Mavericks. 8, Minnesota Timberwolves. Number 9, like the beam with Sacramento Kings. Number 10, Phoenix Suns. And on the outside looking in, you got the Golden State Warriors at 11, Spurs at 12, Blazers at 13, Pelicans at 14, and the Utah Jazz also in the business of capturing the flag to get their white player at number 15. So that is the update on the NBA standings. Before we get into the All-Star predictions, anything stand out to y'all about the standings right now? What y'all like, don't like?
I'll let you go first, too, and I got it after that.
No, I give respect to what y'all saying. The Clippers, they playing good basketball.
Oh, new year, new me. Oh,
you know, my thing is like how many games Kawhi's played so far? Just he's played 5, but 13 a game. You know,
but he stepped out to help LA. You know, he stepped out.
It may be something brewing, but they still got to show me that they the best team in LA. So shout out to them. Shout out to Denver, who's still number 4 with Russell Westbrook, showing why he's on
Russell is hooping, right boy.
Now. And I'm saying this right now. I'm happy we talking about this. Trade Jamal Murray. Y'all don't need him no more. Y'all don't need him no more.
Yes, I agree.
I say those two things. And the Rockets beating the Grizzlies 3 times in a row. Y'all may be lucky when you don't start the 5.
Dylan Brooks.
Man, speaking of Denver, though, man, like I had picked Westbrook to be 6th man of the year, but him being thrown into that starting 5, he is the perfect player to match with Jokic, bro. Like Russell was in his prime. Oh my God!
Watch out.
The backdoor cuts, the lobs, like he gets to do what he does best, and that's attack the basket. And he's making some shots too. He's making his jump shots as well. So it's like it's a perfect fit. And at this point, Jamal Murray, your services are no longer needed, man. Like, not that you're a bad player, but Westbrook, I don't think he's slowing down anytime soon. And he's also a triple-double threat as well. He had some with I don't know, they had one together, right?
They have had multiple triple-doubles together.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's perfect, bro. You got a dude who's gonna hustle his ass off, and you got Jokic who picks his spots. Like, that's perfect, bro. That's just a perfect combination. That's a bad matchup for anybody in that first round. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I got the perfect trade spot if he don't want to pull the trigger with the Suns. Like Murray for Bill, and put Bill back with Russell, and have Jokic.
Okay. Nah, that's different.
Murray with Devin Booker. Like I'm saying, man, GM too. Come here, hit me up, hit my line.
Now, if I'm finished, I can't help Denver, dog, because they beat us 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
I can't help them.
That's true. Go ahead,
but like, and also trading Jamal Murray, like financially speaking, would be perfection because you got Russell Westbrook for what, maybe $8 million over 2 seasons. Like Russell Westbrook ain't making nothing. But making the team looking good. He might be the most expensive triple-double I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. And he's doing what he needs to be doing. So kudos to the Nuggets. I do want to slash back to the East, though, real quick. This is reminding me of another year where you don't want to be a 1 or 2 seed. And I say that because if the 76ers figure out how to get and stay healthy and get into a play-in scenario, I guarantee you, Cleveland Cavaliers, y'all will make it out the first round. If there's a healthy Joel Embiid and a healthy Paul George, you're not going to make it out the first round. And you heard it here today. What's that, January on MLK Day? I'm telling you this right now. If the Philadelphia 76ers are in the play-in scenario, they are going to lose that game, and they rather play the 8th seed, and they will give work to the Cavs. And they rather play. I'm telling you right now, they rather play the Cavs than to play the Sixers and then to play the Celtics.
But that's a big what if, bro. If you backing up with Embiid, bro, and not even just Embiid, but Paul George and even Maxey been nicked up a little bit earlier in the season. So like you backing on perfect health for the end of the season.
Yes, if they can figure it out. I mean, think about this, fellas. I'm about to go to the things right now. When we talked about this before, maybe a couple weeks ago, the 76ers were not even as close as they are right now. They weren't. And realistically speaking, they're not 5 games out. They're literally just 2.5, 3 games out of just being in the play-in scenario. That amount of work is easy to come about because we all know how the Bulls are going to do. The Bulls are just up and down, up and down. Like you can catch the Bulls. All you got to do is get in the play-in scenario. Win your game, then win the other game. Who's ever going to lose between us and the Magic? They're in. Again, the East, I'm telling you right now, not the 76ers is not a team you want to see. You want to be 3 through 6 at this point.
It sucks because the Sixers on a 6-game losing streak, and everything that she just said is 100% right. That's how bad the East is. And maybe that's the mindset. Like, screw an All-Star game, screw an MVP. Yeah. We just need Joel to be healthy at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because you literally about 6.5 out of the 7 spot. I think they try to get to that 7 or 8, and then that way you at least get 2 chances to get into that 8 spot. Or if anything, do what y'all did, she didn't just lose on purpose, and then win the 8 versus 9 or 10 game, and then you be in the 8 spot. So,
and honestly, I think this team is good enough to travel and win 2 games on the road. To be honest, if they're healthy, they can beat. And I'm gonna put my heat up there right now until things change. If we lose to the Magic, and let's say the Bulls are out, the 76ers can beat the Pistons, and in Detroit, then Philadelphia at healthy, full strength against Miami in 1 game. We saw what happened last year, and Joel wasn't even full strength, and we lost.
Joel's such a bucket, man. That man, he get 30 points in his sleep, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's not what the Cavs want. Again, if you're in the East, you want that 3-6 seed. I'm telling you.
Okay, we're gonna see. It's all There's plenty of season left. It's literally at the halfway point for a lot of the teams. Like, I think the Cavs played 41 games, so they're at the halfway point. Coming up on speaking of the next topic, coming up on All-Star weekend. We can do our NBA All-Star team predictions now. I believe they released the starters on Thursday, the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a good opportunity for us to kind of get ahead of the conversation. I didn't list my starters. I just list my players because I don't know how they're gonna do starters. I'm so confused.
Yeah, because they're at the 8, right?
Yeah. I'm so confused. I don't know. I get it. I'm interested. I say that, but I don't know. I don't know what's a starter anymore. I know I get my 12 players on each side. So Shitty, you don't have your players just yet, but you can just kind of follow along with us, I guess.
Yeah.
If we doing that. So, so what side we going? East or West first? What you want to do,
too? We can do East, bro.
East. Okay, I'll start us off.
West is gonna get interesting.
The West is real interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation in the West. We gotta have a conversation. All right. So I do my 12. So starting off, Darius Garland got to be there. Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Giannis, Dame. I'm putting Trae Young here, so don't get mad at me. I know y'all been getting them about Trae Young. Trae Young, Cade Cunningham got to be in there this year. He has to be there. Like, there's no excuse for him not to be there. LaMelo Ball, and I was torn on number 12 because I was just like, there's no other player that stands out in the East, so I triple dipped into Cleveland. give me Evan Mobley as a big man, either him or Jared Allen. I just chose Evan Mobley as my 12th man.
Yeah, interesting. Cool. So I think maybe the only player we don't have is Dame.
Okay. And I was kind of iffy about him too. I was like, he playing well, but he could be changed out.
So my starters, because I actually did the starters. My starters. Shout out to my cousin again. Shout out to the whole family. Cuzzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, Donovan Mitchell, Cat, Tatum, and Giannis. Unfortunately. And then from the bench, I got Jalen Brunson, Trae Young, All-Star Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley. The Heat are still in playoff contention, so I do want to recognize Bam. He's still one of the better big men in the East. I got Jaylen Brown, and then I was torn between Tyler Hero and Garland, but I'm willing to go Garland for the fact that they do got the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
But then again, a good point can be made about Dame as well.
I didn't pick Bam because I haven't been really just impressed with Bam this year. I was kind of like,
true, but the numbers are still there, and like I said, they still the top 6 team in the East.
Yeah, I think I would pick Hero over Bam, but I feel you on that. I feel you.
Hero over Bam. That's what I was thinking about as well.
Yeah, Hero having a good year.
Yeah, I would.
As a Heat fan,
I would actually have Hero over Bam too. I think Hero affects our winning more than Bam. Yeah. I know the stats don't stand out for Bam in terms of like defensively what he can do, but in this year, I would definitely go. Actually, I would go with Hero because we only get one All-Star with our ranking, so I would go Hero.
Okay, and then I got either Dame or Garland.
Did you already get 2 already from there?
Yeah, I got
from
2 from
Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah. I mean, but they the number 1.
Yeah.
So I would just go Dame, to be honest. Because you already got Giannis. Got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The only argument I have, or the one I want to make sure we're all on the same page for, is no matter what happens, Kate Cunningham needs to be an all-star.
Yeah,
however that happens, I don't think there's an issue. I think the problem comes in is how many players do the Cavs get? How many players do the Celtics get? In regards to all of this. And the lowest person I think in the East should be taken is LaMelo Ball. The rest of them, I would not get some. You can't get anyone, I don't think, from Philadelphia anyway.
Nope.
And so who else was there? No one from the Nets.
Paolo got hurt, so he couldn't make it. Franz got hurt, so he couldn't make it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't, and no one from the Pacers.
Nope.
No one.
Nope.
Savage, how you feel about getting buckets on the trash team with my cousin?
I mean, so the East is trash. so that's one. I mean, not the team, but the East is trash. And I also understand that there is some level of like, all right, this dude is box office. It's LaMelo Ball. Same with Trae Young. Trae Young is box office. His team is better than Charlotte, obviously, but LaMelo, he is built for the All-Star game. Like the passes, the one-legged threes, he's having a great year. And I think that people can look at Charlotte and understand there's a vision. At some point, they just got to align what the team is going to look like. I think they got to make some changes a little bit in the offseason. But, I mean, he getting bucks on the trash team, but it's like you can see that and be like, he ain't trash, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you move it somewhere else with some other players, it'll be good. But, I mean, yeah, it's LaMelo. I'm also an honorary cousin of the Ball family, too. Shout out to Jello.
We'll move your honorary off eventually.
So we're giving him the start because of what?
I mean, he's gonna start regardless because like he already got
popularity.
He got like popularity. He got like some of the most votes in the guard, and he's averaging 30 points a game. And your brother is the hottest rapper in the game right now. Like,
and all that is fine and dandy. And they just won their 10th game.
So what?
So what? What do you mean? So what?
It's the All-Star game, bro.
No.
It's the East, Cheaty. It's the East, bro. I'm sorry. It's the East, bro.
He can't be a starter. Then we got to compromise. I can't see him being a starter. But if we were on this podcast last year, and I'm not speaking to you, Savage, I'm speaking now to two. If last year the message was very clear about Trae Young,
that's why I asked Savage that question though.
Then I'm here with LaMelo. I'm saying if LaMelo should not be, I know the fans of it. Fans are stupid sometimes, and I'll keep it that way. I'm sorry, I know I'm a fan, but I cannot see just because you're getting 30 points a night and you just won your 10th game this past week, and then you played the song. What they been doing? What they been doing? Hold on, whoa. We 10-28. They 3-7 in the last 10. Box office for Charlotte, I guess. Somebody need to win, but I can't see him being a starter. No.
Right. You finna get ready to be disappointed, my guy. You know I love you.
I love you too. He just can't start. If he makes the team somehow, that's fine.
So Dane says that there should be 4 Cavs starting like on some Atlanta Hawks type shit. I'm cool with 3, honestly. I don't know about 4.
Strong.
Yeah. I think 3 is solid. I don't know if they'll get 4 because I think at that point it's like, all right, you got to put in Siakam or somebody else as a big man because they probably get one big man, and that's what I said, Evan Mobley or Jared Allen. But what Trevor said. Trevor said if K doesn't get a spot because y'all want to see LaMelo throw the whole thing away. I mean, I basically they'll both be in. They'll both be in, and it'll be like that, man. So, but yeah, man, I understand that I said about Trae Young last year, but like I said, the East is so trash that it's like somebody got to make it. So it's like I might as well put in LaMelo if that's the case, because anybody else gonna be as captivating. I mean, I don't want to put in Tyler Hero over LaMelo, even though it's like Tyler Hero is having a better year than LaMelo. I mean, in terms of like the team success, but you know. So
it goes. Well, we're not going to discuss the highlights because you know how I feel about the Hornets and highlights.
Third quarter, he throwing a behind the back line pass down 40.
Down 40. Now it's on ESPN top 10. Don't understand it. Never do. But again, I'll rest my case. As long as LaMelo is not a starter, I understand. But I asked y'all this question. I talked about this like 2 months ago, maybe when we first started. I said, hey, is LaMelo right now a top 5? And at that time, you know, they probably had about 3 wins at that time or 4 because hell, they're now at 10. He was a top 5 at that time. He just kind of,
I think we had him at 50, not top 50, right? Or right at 50. So
y'all did.
I mean, he's played top 50 basketball by himself. You know, you do. Charlotte having a bad situation with football, basketball, sports.
Hey, chill, bro.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. Since I started out in the East, too, I'm gonna let you start out with the West, man. What you got?
I can't wait to talk about this one.
Oh man, it's crazy because like you can go so many different ways with this.
Let's see, man. Let's see.
All right, I'm going Jokic. I'm going Shea. I'm going Ant. Popularity still matters. I'm going Kevin Durant.
Okay.
And I'm going Wemby.
Of course. All-Star Wemby.
Wemby.
Oh, starting. Woo! I can't wait.
I got that. Those are my starters for the All-Star game right there. For the bench, I got an asterisk by Luka because he still ain't played a lot, but it's still Luka.
I didn't include him.
I don't think
they're gonna put him in there because of the games he's missed. He hurt too. He hurt too. So yeah, I ain't include him.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Anthony Davis. I'm gonna go LeBron. I'm gonna go Jaren Jackson Jr. He should be the only Grizz All-Star.
I agree.
I'm going Steph. I'm going Jalen Williams, and I'm going Sengun. I think the Rockets only get one, and I think they'll pick Sengun over Jalen Green.
Ain't nobody else.
I mean, at the same time, I can kind of pick one more.
Jalen Green. Jalen Green.
So it's either Jalen Green or Devin Booker, and you know Devin Booker gonna get. I mean, so want to say Kyrie Irving over Jalen Green?
I'll be okay with Kyrie. I think I got Kyrie on mine. Maybe I'll say mine now. And
help me out.
It was so it's hard. It's one left for you.
Yeah, I got one spot left.
Go ahead. Because
I'm saying I took Luka out, so help me with it.
Okay. All right. So here's mine, and I didn't list my starters. So I got SGA. Got Jalen Williams. I picked Jalen Green as a Rocket because I feel like, I mean, Sengun is the guy in the middle, obviously, but Jalen Green has been having a great year as well.
Outstanding year.
He been busting folks' ass on a nightly basis.
Got me on a parlay.
I got Tripp because I feel like Tripp is the only deserving Grizz right now. Ja hasn't played. He actually just got disqualified from the postseason awards just now. So it's like, it is what it is with that. Joker, obviously. Begrudgingly, I picked LeBron and AD. Begrudgingly, I can't deny their stats. They're in sixth spot. I understand that, so that's what it is. KD having a great year by himself. Ant-Man. I picked Kyrie because Kyrie is still holding down for Dallas. Of course, I picked Wemby. And you got to have at least one Clipper, bro. You got to have one Clipper.
Thank you.
So I said either, and I disincluded Steph Curry because the Warriors are trash. And there are better options.
You think in this NBA age, after they just had them niggas interview for no reason on Christmas, that you finna have an All-Star game without Steph Curry? You are insane. I thought he was just keeping it over, Sheedy. I thought he was
have to have at least one Clipper.
Not over
have at least one Clipper. How you gonna have two Lakers and no Clippers? How?
You tell me. Popularity matters in this NBA. Ain't no way in hell that you not finna have Steph Curry.
And which is why I said you have to have at least one Clipper. You can pick Norman Powell or you can pick James Harden, and you're gonna pick one. If it's James Harden, cool. But one of them gotta go.
I even take Zubac.
One of them gotta go.
They ain't got to.
One of them gotta go. One of them has to go. I would pick Norman Powell because Norman Powell's averaging 24 a game. People left the Clippers for dead, you included. They are in the fifth spot right now, and them niggas is dangerous. You got
with the claw coming.
Because I live in America in 2025, I'm telling you that the choice gonna be Jalen Green or Norman Powell, and to that, both of y'all going with who?
Norman Powell.
So Jalen Green not gonna be an All-Star because again, you picked Sengun, didn't it?
I didn't pick Sengun.
You didn't pick Sengun.
I picked one. I picked Jalen Green.
Okay, and then we both picked Jalen Williams.
Yep.
That's gonna be tough, bro. Like you just said, Steph Curry not gonna be in the All-Star game. You know damn well he's gonna be one of the first people.
He doesn't deserve it. Based on everybody else,
sometimes agreed stats wise, but you still gonna get grandfathered in. Like ain't no way in hell. Kids gonna be pissed. You think Rain's gonna drop it? What?
Now, hold on. Oh, I like this part. You said Steph Curry don't deserve it, right?
Statistically, he doesn't. I go with that. Argument.
What
Evans lowest year in scoring?
I go with that.
His team is ass. Like, come on.
I would go with that. But you're thinking this is a popularity thing for kids and ratings. you're gonna sit here and tell kids that they won't be able to see Steph Curry at the All-Star game either in person
They'll
or
see him on
TV?
Saturday. They'll see him on Saturday 3-point contest.
That is insane, Savage.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to get. Is this a popularity contest or a stats contest? Which one we want to choose?
It's always been a popularity contest.
So if it's a popularity contest, then we're saying that Steph Curry will get in.
Yes, that's the only reason I'm going Steph Curry. Like Jalen Green, Norman Powell, they've been having great seasons. But let's not forget Steph Curry. We all was thinking, oh shit, with the Warriors at the beginning of the season, will the Warriors be a top 3 seed going on? So let's not forget about the earlier parts of the season if we're gonna talk about season. Jalen Green is finally catching on fire. Norman Powell been consistent all year, so I'll roll with Norman Powell with y'all. But because it's a popularity contest, we do gotta put that in. And ain't no way in hell that the NBA finna say, nah, Steph, sit on the bench for the All-Star game.
Okay, so
we not there yet.
We need to become
not there yet.
No, let me before you go, Savage, and keep that whatever you about to say, Savage.
Okay.
I agree that the Warriors started off the team. What were they? 12-3 in their first 15, I think,
something like that,
and been ass ever since. Let's keep it all what it is. If they start off 12-3, there's no reason that they should be on the outside looking in of the playing scenario right now. So
Agreed.
whatever bump they hit is what they hit. Statistically speaking, he should not be in there.
He should not
Steph
be
Curry.
in, bro.
Statistically.
23 a game, and your team is below 500. Like, come on, man. Like this. Like,
whoa.
It's the West, though. I'm saying the West is way more.
You know, I'm gonna swing that to LaMelo.
Yeah. The West has way better options, is what I'm saying. The East ain't got no options because like everybody was hurt. Like Embiid hurt, Paul George hurt, Maxey hurt, Franz hurt, Paolo hurt. So it's like, all right, at some point we got to get somebody that's like good. The West got. Matter of fact, let's go through the West, right? So
the West is underneath too.
OKC Thunder got 2. That's Jalen Williams, SJ, that's 2. All right, bet. Rockets getting at least 1. They at least getting 1
right now.
That's 3. All right, Grizz getting at least 1. That's Jaren Jackson 2. They might F around and get y'all. I don't know how they gonna do the numbers, but we'll say 1 for Jaren. All right, cool. Denver getting Jokic.
Oh, yeah,
that's 5. All right, Clippers at this
point
need
to get 1.
They get 1 at least. You could argue 2. You could argue 2. Based on Harden and Norman Powell. Harden's top 5 in assists, putting up 20 a game. Like you could argue James Harden as well. Lakers, they get 2 guaranteed. Guaranteed.
That's 8.
Guaranteed. Dallas, Kyrie gonna be there. I think Kyrie gonna be there.
Okay, that's 9.
That's 9. Luka can't make because he been hurt. Got it. Minnesota, that's Ant-Man. That's 10. All right, cool. Kings, I don't think Kings getting nobody.
No,
I don't think Kings getting nobody. All right, cool. Suns, KD.
Of course.
That's 11.
They're only getting 1.
They got KD. That's 11.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What are you left with now?
Okay,
you're left with Golden State at 11, and you got Wemby right below him. Come on.
Exactly. So then Wemby will be 12. Boom.
Exactly.
So then it's about what then? Then it sounds like more like stats, not the popularity then for the West.
I think y'all finna be disappointed not to have a Clipper as an All-Star.
That is
based off of that breakdown.
Crazy,
that because you're putting against Steph Curry, whose numbers not that bad below between Harden and Powell. His numbers not right there. Powell averaged 23, 24. And y'all act like the Clippers like the Clippers got a 3-game sweep by 3-game proposition ahead of the Warriors. Like 3 game of the Warriors.
I got you.
That can be changed next week. Y'all know how crazy the Western Conference
is. But the Warriors been getting their ass kicked for like a month, maybe more.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've been getting knocked down, bro. What's they like? They on a 2-game win streak.
The last 10, the Clippers are 6-4. The last 10, the Warriors are 5-5.
Let me say this: dealing with the popularity vote as well. I think, and I haven't looked at it, and y'all can pick up the numbers when you can.
I'll look up
the point that could be made for Steph to get in with the West is if the Mavericks don't have someone. Because if the Mavericks don't get the vote, because eventually they will want to vote for Luka, but Luka can't play.
Luka ain't gonna play.
Right. And no one, unfortunately, not gonna vote for Kyrie. They should. It could be more of the coaches and the players or the media, but popularity, I don't think he's gonna get that part. So you might lose that one. The Rockets need 1 for sure. And they might slip up and get 2. But I just don't understand how some teams get 2, like the Lakers. I know it's a popularity contest. They're the 6th seed, but we're only getting for sure 1 for the Rockets. And they haven't had the injuries.
I know his numbers are down, but we ain't said nothing about Devin Booker.
Oh
Devin
no,
Booker don't need to get
no.
That's still like a popularity thing as well.
I not
still got to count those guys into it as well.
I got questions about Devin Booker. Where is he now in terms of like the top shooting guards? Where is he now? Because I feel like people are passing him. I thought people passing him right now. I ain't gonna lie to
you. People passing him.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
It's like, man, like he got the help, and then I think he's had those runs with KD when it's just him and KD. Maybe it's the Bill part that ain't working out.
Jimmy C hit me like, hey, if we can trade we can do something.
Yes, and I do not want Bill, by the way.
We'll get to Jimmy in a second. But so here are the fan returns from 4 days ago. So in the Western Conference, the top front court players were Jokic, LeBron, KD, Wemby, AD, Sengun, Jalen Williams. I don't know why Andrew Wiggins is here. Wiggins, we didn't talk about Sabonis at all. And Jaren Jackson Jr. That's the front court. The guards, you got SGA, Steph, Luka Doncic, Kyrie, Anthony Edwards, James Harden, John Morant, Fox, Booker, then Norman Powell at 10.
So based off of those numbers alone, Steph may be starting. We just had all that argument that Steph could be starting.
Fine, but to me, the process is wild. That is a wild process, bro. That you can be like what you said, to grandfather into All-Star games. What the hell are we doing? I get it. It's for the fans. I get it. Don't associate contract incentives to the All-Star game. Then that's my point. Because that's why you get the haves and the have-nots just based on name alone. Like, at what point would a player who's proven himself as a great player get acknowledgement for that if you're not getting the acknowledgement during the season? Like Steph Curry, great player all time, absolutely. That nigga ain't no All-Star this year, bro. Absolutely not. It ain't his fault. His team is terrible, and he's a great player. But I can't. 23 points a game. That's the lowest he's had in years. On top of y'all being outside the play in the Western Conference, where there's so many other deserving players, bro. Like, that's great. I do want to see Steph Curry. Like, I remember, I'll never forget that All-Star game he was playing against Dame. They shooting half-court threes like it ain't nothing. But I'm like,
wait. So where'd you have Victor at?
On the returns? Or you talking about?
No, where do you have him?
I got him in.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, because like one, it's a big man, so you gotta have some more big man. But it's Victor. Like they want to see. I said last year he gonna be an All-Star in his second year, which he will be this year. He's a top 3 center, top 5 ish,
top 5 for sure.
Yeah, because they ain't beat this year. So I'm like, so yeah, he gonna have to be in there at some point. So what we got here? Let me see. Dan says the other 50% for coaches and media should be the tiebreaker for situations like this. I think the coaches probably, to Tu's point, gonna respect Steph Curry. They shouldn't, but
the media, because the media got y'all thinking Giannis is the top player in the league.
Shit.
No comment. Trevor said coaches use reward when choosing reserves. Clippers getting at least one. They gotta have. If they ain't got one, that is crazy to me. That's it should be Norman Powell. I'm cool with James Harden. I'm cool with the way somebody got. I think it'll be hard. Somebody got to represent the Clippers, bro. Because like people left them for dead when Kawhi said I ain't playing until freaking December, and then he been out since the LA fires. So yeah. Speaking of,
I think they also need to change that though part too, like the 25%, 50% for the fans, and 25. It's 3 different sets. Why not?
You know what's funny? I don't understand why they have like on social media they got triple votes count. I'm like, I ain't reached the one thing. I ain't voted for Ja. I ain't voted for. I'm like, just who deserves it, bro? Like, don't let the fans decide who deserves that shit, bro.
Yeah, and then make it like a third. Like you're giving 50% to the viewers, and some viewers don't even watch basketball or know basketball. Right. Yeah, they just vote because if I'm in France, I'm voting for Victor, right? Yeah, and why the fuck is Andrew Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins, like what's happening?
Here we go. Canada, an all-star starter.
Yeah. Canada, they need at least one.
They got Shea.
That's right. I mean, they need another. It's time.
No, you don't need no more. You don't need no more. You don't need no more.
Get Lou Dort. I forgot about Shea.
I said Lou Dort. Wow.
He been having a better season than Drew.
Man. So yeah, that's the All-Star. We'll see the starters this upcoming Thursday. Probably will see LaMelo. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially with the Jello hype. Speaking of that song, bro, what's y'all thoughts on that song? It's cool for like 5 seconds to me, then I'm done with
it. I love it. Let's just have some fun, man.
This man was performing at the Lions game, bro. That's crazy.
Big time, bro.
That's crazy to me.
And you want to know, like, the reason I consider myself a ball cousin is because, like, I legit saw him growing up. Like the Facebook video, like dead until like every weekend.
Bro, I looked on Wikipedia. I did not know they had like 100 episodes of Ball in the Family. I said, damn, y'all was a real syndicated show.
They did it, bro. They did it. And like, and LeVar said it was like, what is it? Lonzo, he the big brother. He gonna watch out for everybody. He got it. But that LaMelo, he gonna be better than all of them because he watching them. But that Jello, he good looking. He the best looking one. He can do he can be a model. He said it. Wow. He said it. He called it. And now that Jello tapping into the artistry, but go ahead, go for it, bro. Y'all got
Ball in the Family has 6 seasons, 116 episomes.
100% of his money from his label go to he keeping it.
Hey, I need people to apologize to LeVar Ball, man. People gotta apologize to him, man. You got an all-star son in the league. You got, in my opinion, an elite role player in Lonzo in the league. Then you got a dude who didn't he get signed by, was it Def Jam? Who signed him?
Def Jam, 13 million.
He gets signed by Def Jam.
100% keeping all this shit, bro.
That's
all
amazing,
this shit.
Bro.
That's the best part for me.
I'm not okay with the performance in the NFC Championship. Well, not NFC Championship, but in Detroit. I'm not. And let me say this. Let me say why, right? His platform still needs to be basketball. Like, it could have been a different game or something like he should have performed when it was the balls playing each other. That was the perfect time for him to be at the half court or, halftime, excuse me. And my thing about it is there's other people in Detroit that are rappers that could have taken that spot and should have been in that spot where, Jello, basketball wasn't you. Okay, cool. I'm going to start rapping. You go from balling to rapping, and now you got this whole huge audience. Right. And I'm not saying he pissed down his leg or nothing like that. I'm just saying that's really not him. He should start basketball, then expand from there. And then, like I said, I think there's other artists that could have been in there instead of him. I'm not knocking him. Take advantage of your opportunity to make your money, but excuse me, start with basketball first. He should have been performing when his brothers played. That would be the
All-Star game. It'd be the All-Star game.
Exactly. Keep it there. That's where you should have started at, I guess. But I think that was a little bit too big. Dude.
Yeah, All-Star game is in San Francisco, so he'll be out there in his hometown. He'll be not hometown, but home state. So he'll get his opportunity, man. Shout out Jello though, man. Shout out to him. He doing something with his life. It could have been dark when he was in China. He got locked up, and Trump had to get him out.
Trump had to get him out.
Trump had to get that man out. So yeah, and he probably still could hoop, man. He can get him a G League. He can be like P. Miller.
And might as well try it. Yeah.
Right. Now the question is, can he make another song after this one? That's the question.
He got one. I've heard the snippet, and
you know what's crazy, bro? Lonzo said he made the album cover. That album cover looked like a 1990s No Limit.
But that's the sound, and that's what's needed. That
was so double bad. Yeah. This man did a Microsoft Paint ass.
I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. Keep it in house. Yeah, right. I love it, bro. I love it. He got another one.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the Ball family, man, doing their thing, man. All right, we're gonna end it right here, man. Jimmy Butler. What's going on with Jimmy Butler, man? So it's been a couple of weeks since we recorded. And we talked about it a little bit leading up into it. He ended up suspending Jimmy for about 7 games, I think.
7 games, yes, sir.
I'm assuming conduct detrimental to the team, which, I mean, it is what it is. If you messing around, Pat Riley ain't going to play that mess. Pat Riley is definitely very much so it's my way or the highway type of guy. And it's just funny because, I mean, LeBron said, I'm getting up out of here. D-Wade ended up getting up out of there just out of him being old. Of course, Bosh had his blood clot situation, so he ended up retiring after spending some time after the LeBron years. But now you got Jimmy Butler, who is probably as stubborn, if not more stubborn, than Pat Riley. And now Jimmy Butler is back. He's playing basketball. He kind of got like it is what it is as mindset. He's just like, hey, I'm just here. I'm hooping, whatever. That is a very toxic work environment, in my opinion, when you got Jimmy, who is volatile, Pat Riley, who's a mafia lord. What's your thoughts now about this, Sheedy? as the resident Miami Heat fan on this podcast, what are your thoughts? What are your predictions? Because the trade deadline is less than a month away.
Yeah, like what, 2 weeks? I think
2 weeks,
for
about
real.
yeah.
You got a fortnight. And so start off with when he got suspended, and then I'll talk about the suspension. So after he got suspended, right? It's 7 games. Our first game was against Utah, and we got our asses clapped. You hear me? That game like the 10th win. We lost 136-100. After that, we've been on a road. We had 6 straight games on the road after that. And so to still come out of this like 3-4, the Jimmy suspension, I'll take it. Because we definitely went on West Coast wing. Now, since he's about to come back, we're 1-1. We lost to, I think, Denver, but we did beat the Spurs. And the great thing that's come out of this so far is this Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo lineup. And from Spo, he's like, hey, listen, we got this. This is our defensive secret lineup. We'll figure out offensive, which I love and respect for that. But now let's talk about the suspension. It has been stated already that Pat Riley sent out all these videos, all this proof about why he suspended him, which, damn, Jimmy, you gave us a bucket of what not to do, I should say, detrimental to the team. And I don't know what his value is right now, because clearly we're not taking anything at this point, and we need to just wait until like February 4th. I feel like you're going to hear the bang on February 5th. Jimmy has also said that his problem is not with the team. His problem is with the organization. Jimmy does not look like the same person. Joy, whatever you want to call it. He just doesn't look like the same person. And the problem is going to be if he goes somewhere else, or when he goes somewhere else. Not if, it's when he goes somewhere else. How will he be? And what Jimmy will you get? And unfortunately, Wright's been on the wall. 4 teams, 4 outs. This has been one of the ugliest outs that you've had. But I do want to respect him for still at least playing with the team. I think he had like 17 points maybe last night, or something like that. So it's not like it's against the team, but is he really there with Spo? He's definitely out there for Pat, but at least he's there with his players. But who wants him next? And who is going to pay him $52 million to win a championship? That's the question. We've named some teams, or we named all the teams already this year. Jimmy needs to go somewhere where someone can still be on top of him, no matter what that organization is. And if it can't be in Miami, I don't know where. You sending them to Phoenix? Okay, that's fine. But is that going to be enough? Nah, maybe. It's definitely get rid of Beal. I think Beal is the problem in Phoenix. Is there another situation that happens for the Nuggets? Possibly. The Warriors has been a team that's been out there. But Pat also has the green light to send him wherever the fuck he wants to. So this could be a Pat Riley screwing you and saying, hey, you about to go to the Pelicans, or you about to go to the Wizards, or something like that. It's on Pat. And Pat can send you there, and you have to sign there and stay there and make another $52 million the next season to wither away. So you have literally, Jimmy Butler, put this in the court of Pat Riley, and Pat Riley is to say wherever the hell he wants to send you to. He does not have to send you to a contender at all at this point. And I would love for him to go to New Orleans. No offense to New Orleans, but we can get a good return on our investment by sending Jimmy Butler to New Orleans and coming back with something a lot better at this point. And that would be the ultimate, I don't want to say the best thing, but 2 outcomes. Like, as a Heat fan, you hated seeing Jimmy before he got suspended. I know we didn't talk about it yet on the show, but like, he was very lethargic, very much in the corner, very much not wanting to be a part of the team. You never do that. If I'm your coach, if I was Spoelstra, I'd have been subbed his ass the hell out. I don't care how much money you're making. You're not just going to get on the floor and act like a dumbass on the floor when I know your potential. And so that was a huge slap in the face to the players and the organization at that point, Jimmy. So I did not like that part. But I will go on to say thank you, Jimmy, for your time. Thank you for bringing us as far as you can. I'm sorry that we did not put around better talent. I'm also sorry that the motherfuckers got hurt and injured as well. Injuries are a part of the game, whether it was in the bubble where Dragic and Bam got hurt, or Tyler falling on his hand, stuff like that. We just didn't give you enough talent. But you can't go out there and act like an asshole like that before your suspension. You can't do that. I'll leave it at that. I'll take it and field any questions.
I like it. I think like one of the first questions I was definitely going to ask you is like, what are the chances, which I think are very high because we're dealing with Pat Riley, who's the mastermind of basketball. Is like, you know that you can send Jimmy to a bunch of different places and don't have to think twice about it. And if Jimmy, like you say, just continues wants to be an ass, it's like, well, shoot, I'll send you to the worst place possible. However, I do kind of think that this is like a Kawhi Leonard situation, and I think a team would benefit from having Jimmy Butler, rather just this year, 2 years. A team like, and I am going to say the Memphis Grizzlies, who can't even beat the Houston Rockets right now. Their package right now would be more than what Brad Beal could bring to the Miami Heat right now. And if it's something where the Grizz got to pay $50 million only for a year, I think they have more of a better chance of finding Jimmy a spot whether than Pat, because Pat probably won it all. You got to all-star, you know what I'm saying? Bro, what if I'm pretty sure they offered Brad Beal for Jimmy straight up. Pat, like, no, they probably want a little bit more. And I think that's probably going to keep him in Miami a little bit longer. Until, like you said, the deadline, then it's gonna be like, all right, whoever got the best package available, pause, go ahead and send them that way. So that what you say?
I will not be against going to the Grizzlies. Also, like, we played good without him. Like I said, 3-4 with 6 of those games on the road, I'll take that. And so we've had a team that has been without Jimmy, and whatever the package is as a return would be great. Asante probably will be a part of that.
Marcus Smart,
a
couple first rounders.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll take that.
Make the money match.
At this point, exactly. At this point, you're also giving the keys to Bam and Tyler. Now, this is your team. And so surround them with the talent that they need. A 7-foot small forward who ain't taking Santi at this point.
Santi would be amazing.
And he's in the East. Yeah, he'll go to the East, right?
Y'all starting where, right? You said that's what you were saying, or that's one of the
we started where we had
you've been preaching for that.
Tyler, Robinson, Jimmy, Bam, and Ware had 25 last night against Victor.
You've been asking that since day one. It felt
yes.
Like okay,
yes.
okay,
Yep.
Yeah.
So the trade deadline is actually in 2.5 weeks. February 6th is the deadline. So I think. So Jimmy said that I was reading an article as y'all were talking. Jimmy said that not him, but his sources saying that his focus is the Phoenix Suns. Everything else is secondary.
Yep.
So that I say that's such a hard thing to do, and it depends on if Beal wants to even go to Miami or if Miami even wants Bradley Beal. We don't know. And so I think in the midst of that, they've been waiting on like a third, maybe a fourth team to send Beal somewhere else, to somewhere where he's happy. But it's like what third or fourth team is going to want to include themselves in that sort of trade and give up whatever just to get whatever back. You know what I'm saying? So my gut is telling me what's going to happen is we're going to get like you said, to a Kawhi Leonard situation where some team is going to say, you know what, we feel like we can win an NBA championship. We need to stir up the pot a little bit. We're going to go ahead and make that move. And then if we win the championship, great. And then we don't necessarily have to sign him. We can just say, all right, we won. We made it like the Raptors. We can let it go. And the Raptors, they wanted to sign Kawhi, but Kawhi wanted to go back home. So you can't really beat that. You can't get mad at it. Of course, on the other side of that championship, it's been terrible for the Raptors, but at the same time, they wouldn't trade that feeling. They wouldn't trade that feeling for anything else. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's going to be a random team that's going to pop in and say, you know what, we'll make it happen. We trust our coaches, and we are going to go forth with Jimmy Butler on our team. Who that team is, I do not know. Who you get?
There's been some, I think it might be on Bleacher Report or something like that, the deal that I've seen. But I don't want to say it's actually Bleacher Report. But anyways, regardless, I agree about he wants to go to Phoenix, and it's not going to work without a third team, possibly even a fourth team. The other two teams I've seen a part of this deal are the Nuggets and the Bulls. And the return for Miami is that we'll get Zach LaVine. And then wherever Jimmy goes, and I think that they put Beal either with Denver or Chicago. I have to look that up. But the money would match because Zach LaVine making way too much.
Yeah, that's saying. Yeah. It's just a matter of like say where Beal goes, and I think Beal.
Oh my goodness,
man! If Bill's a Nugget, that makes everything interesting because he's.
You had to give it to Michael Porter for that.
He's in the position. Yeah, that actually he can go to Chicago, Mike Porter, but he's in the position where he would be a third option, but you got two willing passers that will look for you and let you do your thing. But I just cannot see Denver and Phoenix making that happen. I can't see Phoenix just giving them Bradley Beal and making the Nuggets tougher. But I guess it depends on if you feel like
you're gonna have to give up Jamal Murray, which is what I said earlier on the pod.
Yeah.
So again, if you're gonna send Jamal Murray to the Suns or to the Heat, you gotta make it
just
happen.
got to match. Yeah, it's what are you willing to sacrifice? And to your point, Savage, though, too, right? Like, do I want to see a Bradley? If I'm Phoenix, so I want to see Bradley Beal or give Bradley Beal to the Nuggets. And it's like, okay, if I'm giving up Bradley Beal, I'm also gaining Jimmy Butler, which is giving me a chance to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we just gonna see after that. And if I am the Suns, I'm betting on Jimmy's defense in the playoffs against Bradley Beal's offense in the playoffs.
Okay. I'll buy some of it. It's a matter of like, do you feel better about your team on the other side of that trade? So, and it's like if we getting rid of Bradley Beal, who ain't really playing, he's on the bench now. Honestly, it's like might as well get somebody else to at least fill the spot for this year. And then at that point, on the other side of next year, assuming that Beal wouldn't be back in Phoenix, you still got KD and Booker, and you got to figure out what to put around them. That's if KD want to stay there, because I mean he got that 1 year left, and he might decide I'm out of there.
KD has been fun, dog. Hope you enjoy Phoenix. What up, babe?
What up, babe? So, but yeah, we'll get into that a little bit close to the deadline. Like I said, that's about 2.5 weeks from now, February 6th. So a lot can happen between now and then. A lot should happen, especially with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler gonna be I think the main trade pieces that's like out there is you got Jimmy Butler 1, Zach LaVine is 2. It seems like the Fox situation has died down with Sacramento.
They're winning.
They appear to be happy with Doug Christie as the coach. So that's good. But it's a lot of pieces on, I think, both conferences where you got to make a move around the margins. Because I'm like Boston. I mean, do y'all need to make a move? Because Cleveland, after busting ass.
The Pelicans, man, I don't understand why no one's going to get a BI or Zion at this point. Like, it's not like the Pelicans are loading up to go to anywhere. CJ McCollum's been balling since January 1st. He's had a couple of high games this year already in 2025. Like, why are we not going to get them? And also, you don't need a third option, so to speak, a big three. I think we have to get into the conversation now, the 6-man role. Like, CJ McCollum, I don't need you as a third option.
Julius
be
Randle.
A 6-man. Be Julius Randle. Come off the bench and score
on the bench, man.
Come off the bench and
I don't even hate Julius Randle, bro. I'm like, bro, just get on the bench. Just get on the bench, bro.
On him.
Nas Reed, this was a ball the other night. Like, again, bring Julius off the bench. Let Julius do what he do off the bench. I don't understand this conversation that we have to have about that.
Egos, man. It's egos, bro. It's egos, man. It's
your time is. It's not even. Your time is still going to be pretty much the same, but your points are going to be more. You're going to have more attempts at the goal.
You're playing backups.
Yes,
playing backups, bro. Bust their ass.
What are we talking about here?
Before we get out of here, though, Dame got a comment. He said, did y'all see the clip of Jalen Williams saying there should be 2 DPOIs, 1 perimeter DPOY and 1 interior DPOY?
I did.
I think I like the idea in theory. I think they just got to do better about voting for the actual DPOY. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I understand like Rudy Gobert is like an amazing interior defender as far as like his metrics during the season. But at the same time, it's like when you're a perimeter defender going up against Anthony Edwards every night, it's like, yes, they're gonna have way more shot attempts against me, and I can't block every jump shot. I can't get every steal. So I like it. I just don't know if I really like it that much to have 2 DPOYs. I feel like at that point you got to have 2 MVPs. We need an interior MVP and a perimeter MVP. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like Embiid and Joker have been dominating the MVP conversations. I mean, now SJ is doing it. I mean, I think that might be fatigue. Who knows? But at the same time, it's like you can give it to Joker every year. You can get to him this year. You can get to Embiid when he was playing. When he was healthy. The past couple of years. So it's kind of like, I don't know, but I like the idea in theory because you want to give a shout out to the perimeter defenders too, because I mean they guard the best players every night. You got Ant-Man one night, John one night, Fox one night, SGA one night. Like it's hard, man. It's hard.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I won't forget. Go ahead.
No, I said I think it's harder for players like a Jalen Williams who's like 6'5" to be able to guard every position and not get the recognition you deserve because you got Wemby out here getting 10 blocks a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I like the idea. Will it happen? Probably not. But again, I think to just be able to recognize those players a little bit more would be kind of helpful because we could have had a Tony Allen, Marc Gasol combo, back in the day.
Yeah.
So I like that, yeah.
Shit, turned out he should have won over Mark.
And I can see that too. I think the other part of this too is it's so much stats. I think what SGA was getting at was like the stats, right? We talk about how many blocks Wemby may have a night or rebounds, and I'm not saying it's us, but like, are we watching the game? Like Jalen Williams was literally having to front Wemby at times. That's a foot difference, and still doing what he had to do. Like, and he will switch on the pick and roll. Like Jalen, there is a serious case that there should be a MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year from the same team, may not be the same player, like it was Giannis that year that he won or anything like that. There's a very serious case to be there. And think about this, fellas. And I'm not saying y'all, but think about this in theory, because y'all owe me. I mean, you owe me for the Thunder being so good. They didn't do that because of Chet Holmgren. They did that because Jalen Williams was guarding. And you brought it up, talking about their starting lineup. Jalen Williams was the tallest player, and yet and still balling. Number one team in the league right now. Well, I'll take number 2, I guess. But number one team in the West.
He wasn't even the tallest player on the team. Was the point guard?
Right. Tallest player, right? And was still defending, but he was defending the post, right? Like we have to sometimes get away from the matrix of it or the stats of it. And what does the eye test tell you?
Like me, Jalen Williams build on 2K.
This man.
Hey, he ain't bad.
Yeah.
He's like a members mark Kawhi Leonard.
Members mark is crazy. Mark is crazy, bro. For those who don't know what members market is, that's Sam Slub.
Yeah, Sam. Yes,
Sam Slub's great value or private selection, if you will.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for that one.
Hey, real quick though, shout out to Sam's for holding it down with me when I was out, bro. I got that members mark orange juice.
Come on,
members mark orange juice held it down for your boy when I had the.
Probably got 2 bottles, didn't you, for the same
yes,
price?
Yes, sir. You already know. You already know. It come together, bro. It's a package deal, bro. Hey, look. Hey, high key. They strawberry lemonade is better than It's better than Simply, bro.
Yes, I mix it with all alcohol. Yes.
There you go. Better than Simply, bro. I'm telling you, save your money. Get that members mark orange juice, members mark strawberry lemonade. Change your life. It will. Putting you on game too. You can learn something.
Yeah, bro. Buy in bulk, bro. All the snacks you want, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You have snacks from now till June, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Real shit. All right, gentlemen. We back, man. It's 2025. We back into our flow. Like I said, trade deadlines coming up in 2.5 weeks. So, of course, depending on what happens, I mean, we might hop on and do a emergency pod. We'll see. It'll be a Thursday night. We'll see. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back again next Monday. Not the same time, be the same day. But we'll be back at about 7:00 unless something happens, which tends to happen. But 7:00 next Monday, we back into it. Trade deadline coming up, NBA All-Star game coming up. So we about to get into the second half of the NBA season where things should get a little bit more interesting. But we'll see y'all next week. Stay safe. Be blessed. Peace.